All right, I'm back with my buddy Cole here. We're gonna play some rapid games for you guys, just so you can see with some of the initial heroes what a competitive game looks like. Now I've prepared a few decks to play with. I've picked like a set of heroes I think are good together, interesting together, and then are worth trying. And I have and I've organized them by level already as well. So just as a reminder, in a Spell Valley deck, you get a level 1, a level 2, a level 3, a level 4, and a level 5, assuming you have everything at max level. And when you're playing friendly battles, when you're playing games with a friend, everything gets leveled up to the max level. So that way you're on an even playing field. So this is the first deck. This is a deck that's all about healer. It's got some higher health characters, a healer, and assassin. So I'm going to try to put pressure on the opponent, take a bunch of space, heal when they take damage, and then take out the key hero with the assassin, and then just finish off with these. I will see how well that works out. Cole's quite good, so I might lose. We'll see, in practice how well this works. So let me send him a challenge. We're gonna play with this deck. We don't know who's gonna go first, and it's gonna be a rapid game, so we're gonna have 75 seconds to take our turns. All right, and we are good to go. Okay. So these are our heavy hitters. We're gonna throw them out there first, and then we're gonna follow up with these ones. And you know what? I think we're gonna have the giant be a little lower, so we have the option to swap these. So one of the important things with levels is you can swap your heroes in your hand before you play them. That's like a key thing to be aware of. It becomes surprisingly important in lots of situations. So we're going to the giant here, elk archer here, knight here. Those are our 3 heroes. See what Cole comes up with. I will warn you, Cole likes to use his time, so we'll have plenty of time to talk about sort of the strategic decisions here. Okay, so he's got a level 5 warrior. Yeah, so he's gonna play this like effective range sort of style. And we're gonna have to wear him down. I think, yeah, this is not actually, so I wish I had a little more health on the giant, because I'm not going to get efficiency out of the healers for health, at least not really. There. And okay, so I'm showing my hand. We've got the healer. I'm gonna let him hit us with the ranger. That's this guy right here. I can hit the knight, but if he does, I can heal immediately with my healer. And the nice thing about the healer having 4 health is that there's no way that the ranger can kill him. This is enough. The 3 is not enough to kill the healer, so she survives. The bandit is enough, but the bandit's not going to get there. This is actually going to be like a weird grindy game because he's going to try to hold the line, and like neither of us has like a checkmate thing. None of us has like a spell that just wins if we play it, so we're not racing to kill each other's heroes so much. It's more the challenge is going to be for me to work my way up here and get damage on his tower without him damaging my tower. I have the first player advantage, but that means I need to damage his tower first. Yeah, there's the Raven. So he's running out of time. He's got to make a move. Okay. So obviously we use the healer on the knight. And the question is, how much damage can we, like, is it too much to do this right now? Is this too aggressive? Because the giant is not going to be in range yet. Yeah. So I think we probably want to wait. We probably want to wait one turn. Yeah, I think we're just gonna step up a little and we're gonna go in on the next turn. I think that's right. Not obvious to me. This is hard for him because his deck is really relying on doing enough damage to me at once. But he can't do that to the giant, and he can't do that to the knight because he just doesn't have enough. There's just not enough damage here. You know, this 15 flexible damage is not enough, right? And if I kill the warrior, the warrior and the bandit are like the things that can win him the game, right? Like if he has the warrior and the bandit left over, then they're like after a bunch of trades, then they're gonna clean up. Now they're also his strongest heroes, so I guess that makes sense. But what I'm thinking of doing here is going on the next turn. I want to go. I mean, I could wait him out. If he doesn't do anything, I could wait him out, right? Like, I don't have to go in right now. But I could consider stepping up with the giant, in with the knight. Okay. Okay, interesting. Interesting. So he's actually going for the elk archer here. And so again, we only have one unit that's been damaged. And so I guess the plan here is like he knows he has to deal with the elk archer. So the plan is to yeah, okay. So we have to play this really patient, basically. Yeah, okay. So this is like a real maneuvering game here. This lets his ranger trade for my assassin. I think I'm okay with that. I'm giving him this edge here. I might be wrong. Like it might be bad to let him hit my tower here because then I have to get up in here. Yeah, I wonder. Yeah, it's hard to say. I wanted to have the assassin up here so that if, like, I would be able to move the giant up and then jump next to the assassin, right? Because the assassin lets you move next to a hero within 2. I don't know that that's really worth it in this case. Like, I don't know I'm getting something so concrete out of it. Like, if I can get up here and seal this edge, I'm in good shape. But it's hard to do that when he has the bandit because I kind of need the giant to protect myself from the bandit. Yeah, so here he goes. So that's the first trade. Yeah, and he's going to give me the knight for it instead. So he's actually giving up the warrior here. Everything made sense until that. I'm surprised that he's going in with the warrior hit. So to kill the warrior. I mean, it's gotta be worth it to kill the warrior. We gotta do this. Yeah, that's worth it. Remember, he doesn't have a healer, so it's not like he's healing everybody. We're just gonna take our damage, and we're going to heal the giant. Now the question is, can I... No, it's okay. It's only turn 5, so we have some time. It's not clear. Yeah, the question is, can I get up to this tower to deal damage? And then, if he gets to this tower, which he will, is that going to allow me to get to here? Right. So now he's trying to trade, and four, 3. So we're gonna give more health to the giant. Okay, we're good. We're good. I'm gonna step up here. And yeah. Okay, I was gonna go here so the healer could stop, but we actually don't want to do that. I was gonna say, like, if we went here, then we could kill the knight if the knight ran in here to hit this tower. Except that doesn't work, because then the knight can go here, the bandit can come in like this, and they can swap back, and the bandit could kill the healer and still not die to the giant, which is unacceptable. We have to keep the healer alive as long as we can. I'm threatening to hit the tower and run up here with the knight. Okay. Alright, so we have to hit all of his towers to win. So he's just really trying to force his way through here. Okay. So we have to hit the ranger. If the ranger does this, then we're dead. So we have to hit the ranger. We have to hit this tower. The problem is if this knight gets here, we're done for. Okay. So we're gonna step up here. We're gonna heal the elk archer. We're gonna attack the bandit. We're gonna hit the tower. And the problem is we now only have 4 turns. In order to get, so 1, 2, 3, 4. The knight needs to move. The knight really doesn't have time to wait around. Now he can kill the healer, but he's gonna sacrifice himself to do that. And I guess we want to go elk archer up 2, like this. Elk archer here, knight here, 1 more, and then we hit the, so it's 1, 2, 3. So the knight has 1 more turn to play with, because only 4 turns left in the game. Thing is, he's gonna run through with the knight and try to kill me. And I don't think... Oh, the problem is I'm talking about... Wait, hold on. Can we do it just with the elk archer if we go up? So 1, 2, 3, 4. So technically the elk archer can also do it on their own. Is he gonna give up the bandit? Because he has to. Okay. So we only have one hurt unit, so we're gonna heal the Elk Archer. The Elk Archer needs to run up here, right? And then we have to stop. Oh man. So 4 turns left. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So the giant isn't there in time. But this is the only way, is to get up here like this. Oh, and we're going to say you have to choose between the healer and the Elk Archer. Yeah. Oh no, he can run the bandit this way and win. He runs the bandit in. Damn it, dude. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. The healer needs to be... Wow. Yeah, he moves the knight in here, he moves the bandit there. And I can't kill everything fast enough. Damn. I mean, I can hope that he... Yeah, that works. Yeah. Damn. Blunder at the very end. That is unfortunate. Yeah, so I have to kill the knight, or else the knight is going to hit the tower, but also I have to kill the bandit. So I'm off by basically the 2 turns it would take. So I guess technically I did have time for the giant to get there. And this healer just was misplaced. Yeah. Yeah, so that's game over. Because he's going to get these 2 tower kills, and that's the game. Yeah. Yeah, I bet I had a line there. Like, I bet there's a way to stop him, but, I mean, who knows what it is. Yeah, it's going to tell us about battle streaks. So when you play with your friends, you get a chest. And you get to start a streak with them, and then the longer you play with them, the more you win. Okay, so he and I are gonna play another game. Yeah. Cole thinks I had a winning line. I think so too. I bet if the healer goes somewhere else, or I reposition the giant correctly, maybe the Elk Archer is the only one that needs to be up there to hit the towers. So in this deck, we've got the Yeti, and the Yeti is he's the level 5 hero. He's the centerpiece. We're going to throw an adjacent hero to a hex within 2 using the Yeti. So you're going to grab someone, and you're going to throw them. And that's going to be... So we have some eminently throwable heroes to go along with the Yeti. One is the Wizard, who instead of moving or attacking, does a ton of damage to all heroes and towers in a line. So it just destroys everything in one big line for only 2 mana. The problem is it's instead of moving or attacking. So the Wizard is kind of static. He's not that flexible. But if you throw the Wizard into position, then he can hit a whole line of dudes, and it's hard to get out. We're playing the Yeti on level 5, so we can do this on turn 3. So we're going to play the Yeti, the Bandit, and the Giant if we're the first player. The Giant is also, he's slow, so he's slow and does a lot of damage, so he's good to be thrown. And the Archer is also a good throwing candidate just because it's a lot of damage. So these ones are all pretty good to be thrown. And then the Bandit is just to cover our ass. Like we have the Bandit there so that he can deal with... little annoying heroes are going to run in and try to kill our Wizard or our Archer. So like our frontliners are the Giant, the Yeti, less so the Bandit, and then we have these 2 guys in the back. So we'll probably, and that's why we'll play these ones first, because we don't actually need the extra mana on the Wizard, because the Wizard is really there so it can get thrown by the Yeti. So we don't care if the Wizard has, the 2 mana a turn later, because that will actually line up with the 3 mana of Yeti. That game was good. That game was really, really good. Okay. So we have the black pieces. So we're going second, and we're going to get to place all our heroes on the first turn if we want to. And we have the advantage of initiative. So Cole is going to have to come at us. Okay, he's got the Troll Twins. Troll Twins are like mini giants. Like giants, we get 2 of them, and he's also has a wizard deck. Okay, rock giant, wizard, and the troll twins. The wizard here is interesting because it's kind of saying to me, like, where do you want to go? What's the plan here? All right, we just have to play. Right, that's what we're doing. I'm not so sure about this. I was thinking about switching my levels up, but to be honest, I don't see. I just the bandit feels kind of bad if he's level 1. Maybe he should be level 1. Maybe you're just supposed to say, yeah, he's not going to do anything to these guys. You got to swap him around. Take a bigger giant. This is going to be a brawl. Like, look at these guys. This is a brawl. You know, and maybe being all in on the Yeti strategy is actually worse in this case. I'm not sure. He's gonna have to decide where the wizard goes, because the wizard is basically saying, like, wherever the wizard stands, you don't want anything in that line. So yeah, in hindsight, maybe this should have been a level 1, but when we take the big giant instead, or maybe you take the big archer. Oh, what a gross deck. He's got the Axe Sisters. The Axe Sisters are also, like, they're a 2-for-1 card. They're a troop, so you get 2 of them. And I'm worried about him just, like, pressing the advantage here. Like, I think we can do something... It's like if we move the giant here, the wizard here, and the archer here, like in the little triangle here, like we do hold the line here pretty nicely because we have that 16 damage to play with. But maybe that's right, because more of his stuff is over here. I think we have to match him in that regard. Like, I think we have to just go to where he is, and that means the Yeti is separated from the heroes he wants to throw, which is bad. But I think it's okay. Okay. Now, this does let him just kill my tower with the wizard. I mean, that's one thing with the wizard, is the wizard can, like, properly snipe towers. And I guess we at least are on track to snipe. Like, even if he moves everything out of the way, we're on track to snipe this tower. I'm not sure if we'll want to do that. He could stun my Yeti, too, with the rock giant. I'm sort of saying go ahead. And I'm going to save with the bandit. Like, I'm going to walk the bandit up here and then swap back. I think that should be... okay. Yeah, he's gonna go for it. Also means he's not going to spend the wizard mana. He's gonna walk these guys up like this. Yeah, okay. So we gotta save the Yeti. And I think we're going to... Man, is it dumb to put the giant up here? Might be dumb. Might be. It might not be, though. Might be kind of good. Oh, no, I want to put the giant here. Yeah, so we're gonna go like that. We're gonna get one hit, because the rock giant is gonna be so annoying if he's stunning us every other turn. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna go here. And we're gonna step. We could step him up like this. I think that's a no, though. Well, 4, 9. Okay, that's actually enough that he can't. Yeah. We now have this Yeti throw. And the nice thing about the bandit here is that he can actually, we're not getting, well, we got some value out of the bandit's damage. And he is going to harass, like, if the bandit is still around later in the game, it's going to be really good for us because he's going to one-shot these two heroes and he's going to two-shot the little guys, and they're not going to be in trouble if he gets on top of them. The wizard actually will be able to hold his own if he doesn't take any damage, but like we're now threatening this wizard shot here. We're threatening damage from the archer here. And we have a Yeti who can, like, the Yeti could step up. This would be kind of bold, but the Yeti could step up and throw the giant here and hit the wizard if he doesn't block this space. So there's all sorts of threats I have here. And I don't think he has something particularly strong as a response. He's just going in. Okay, this is fun. So we definitely have to kill, it's like how much of this can we kill, right? We want to hit the oh, and we want to kill the wizard. Funny, okay. So we want to actually retreat the Yeti, probably. It's like, okay. We really want to kill all this. Yeah, if we let him... I don't know if that was a tough one. I don't know. I think that was pretty good. I think that was pretty strong. And now look, now he's got this problem of like, I got a bandit on the loose. This is gonna be hard to deal with, right? The bandit's gonna kind of feast on these heroes. And wow, 13 damage. The 6 plus the 7 is not enough to kill the giant. So the giant is living. Yeah, the giant is living. I have a strong archer. The wizard and the bandit are going to really threaten all these pieces. And I don't think this troll twin is enough to toe the line. Like now, like his whole front line is dead and the back line is just kind of in shambles. He does kill the Yeti. I wonder if he didn't mean to use the... Okay, sorry, I should explain the Axe Sisters. The Axe Sisters have range 2, so they're archers. You get 2 of them, and they also have cleave. So they hit like 3 hexes in a row. Yeah, he doesn't know. Yeah, he's messing up the cleave pivot there. Interesting. Okay. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna not get our bandit killed unnecessarily. And we're gonna say, okay, you want to kill our giant with the archer? Well, we're gonna kill you with our wizard. And I think we have the cleanup here. We have 3 full health heroes and 1 weak giant. And he basically, remember the Axe Sisters are 1 hero. You get both of them. So we have a 4, a 3, a 2, and half of a 1. And he has just the 4 and the 2. So we're kind of up by the 3 and half the 1. If you want to count power like that. He does do damage to our towers, so that means we're going to be obligated to damage his towers in response. Yeah. Yeah, there's nowhere good for him to go with this hero. So we have to kill the wizard, for sure. And then we're going to... And like neither of these can walk up. We're probably going to go... Yeah. We're just going to keep it like that. And so this is where the bandit... Now, I doubted the bandit. I was like, we might need a level 1 bandit, but that's not really... I mean, the giant, if the giant was still alive, that'd be a big deal too. But the fact that we have, like, a bandit is a much better hero in endgames because he just kind of runs amok. And that's not... that's not true the giant. Like, the giant can get picked apart in endgame sometimes. Well, yeah, I guess it sort of depends. Okay, we're going to hit this Axe Sister, and we're going to give this one a big hug. She can't hit things that are next to her, so she can run a little bit, and the bandit will just, you know, here or here are the only things that this one she dies to the, yeah. Yeah, can we make it so that she's forced to stay? Yeah, we can. Yeah. Nice. Nice. Good game. All right. 1-1 in the series. Good stuff. We've got deck number 3 here. This is more of a timing attack deck. So this uses a few new heroes. With the Rock Giant, who we've seen, the Barbarian, who is, he can move and attack, and he also, you know, his axe hits, you know, an arc of 3 hexes. The Mage, we've seen the Wind Mage pushes. She pushes heroes, and that you can use that to extend a hero's range or to do a little bit of damage. If heroes collide, they take damage. And then the Minotaur moves in a line, pushing the first hero hit. This is like a rook for you chess players out there. This guy just runs in a line and does a bunch of damage, but he can only do that on turn 3. So, let me check my messages from Cole. Very complicated matchup. That one could be fun to revisit as the standard game. Yeah, no, I definitely agree. That was like that was pretty intricate and interesting. All right, number 3. Let's go. Yeah, so this deck is very much all about hitting on turn 3. We're going to look at, we're going to try to hit with the Minotaur. This is our big plan. You know, if you're curious what the plan is for deck, like look at the level 5 hero. We're going to hit with him, and then we're going to follow up with pushing the Barbarian, stunning an enemy if we need to, and this and the Mage attack. And hopefully that'll be enough just to like take the decisive win on turn 3. And maybe it will be, maybe it won't. Depends if we can kill enough key heroes sort of in that sequence and how well prepared his defenses are. Challenge accepted. Okay, so we're the second player again. That's going to give us some information, so I gotta be ready to swap this time. Last time I was too slow to think through the swapping decisions, and I need to be thinking about what level we want the heroes at kind of as soon as his heroes are coming down. I think any time I'm wasting there is bad, because we don't have, you don't have all day to make these decisions. And if you're that second player, you need to decide, okay, he also is running a Barbarian. Things that add up to 14, that's something we care about now. 8, and it's like 5 and 8 is 13, and if I swap these, it's still 13. Oh my god, we're running the same deck. This is funny. Okay, so we definitely want a level 1. Well, okay, the thing is like this... Wow, this is so degenerate. Okay, yeah, this is kind of a mirror matchup. This is pretty funny. So what is good in the mirror matchup here? It's like I need to. I think I. Oh my god, this is so hard. Okay, I don't want to put anything there because he'll hit it. So I think. Yeah, we have to match him like this. I think we're gonna downgrade. Yeah, this is what we want. Okay. This is a funny mirror. It's the same format, and I'm just copying him a little bit because I'm saying like, look, I don't want to. I think this is a situation where I'm, you know, maybe this is sort of cowardly by me to not to go with the original plan, but I'm just worried that if I leave my Wind Mage on low health, he's going to. Yeah, interesting. Right, and this is the problem. Is like now he's going to do the 1 damage to. The mage. Oh, see, I think he already messed up. Because he's feeding me the... Yeah. I think he messed up because, right, I can move the barbarian like this, do this, and then hit and kill the Wind Mage. My guess is he's gonna be like, give me the rematch, because it's a tough way to go out. Yeah, so now his centaur, so the centaur is fast and stuns all adjacent heroes. So this is like a really good spell. And if he gets to level 5, if he gets to turn 5, so 3 turns from now, I'm gonna be unhappy because this can be game winning single-handedly. So it's not over till it's over. I need to take out, you know, I need to trade cleanly here, and hit that nice like turn 3 timing still. Okay. Yeah, I think this is working. Yeah, so this last game might be this third game at least. Maybe we'll play another one. This might be the least dramatic of them, just because, I mean, it's hard to account for the Wind Mage extending range on turn 1 like that. Like, you know, way back when I got the at the beginning of this game, I got the push barbarian moves, you know, and kills his Wind Mage and gets the first hit on the barbarian. Like that's just going to be really hard to deal with. Yeah. This. We'll hit this. We'll we can goof around a little bit here. Yeah. And that's a wrap. So that was a quick one, right? The other games were like really long and plotting and tactical. That one, sometimes you just get the first hit, the opponent misses something, and the game's yours. Nothing wrong with that. He's sending me puke emojis. Yeah, rough. Yeah. He wants to run it back. Okay, let's run it back. Cole. This is our deck. Okay. We're in the back. So we know what he has now. Centaur, Warrior, and Centaur, Warrior, Giant, Windmage, Barbarian. Yeah, that's what he was running. Okay, well now I'm the first player, hilariously. I have a lot more information. I think we gotta stick to the plan here. At least, because I think it's gonna be too much if he has... Yeah. I'm gonna try this pairing. Like, the nice thing about putting the Barbarian and the Windmage next to each other like this is you have a lot of options in terms of, like, you can threaten that Hex immediately. It's probably not good, but, like, I can always, like, move the Windmage. I can move the Windmage here and, you know, push him this way if I want to recenter him a little bit. Now, that's not ideal, because it leaves the Windmage over here, but I can always, like, if I end up with the Barbarian here, the Windmage here, I can, like, have a Mage here, and then swap the Windmage up to still get a push in this way, in this direction on the following turn. The level 4 Windmage is just really good because it becomes a 1 mana cost spell. And it's just really good early in the game. I mean, push is great in general. I think this is another thing that tends to be underrated by new players. Like, the Windmage is one of those, like, it's a great hero, and it's a hero that lots of players just aren't going to appreciate. Yeah, so this time he's going for a little more beef. And I think we're going to consider just like... Yeah, we're just going to do this. We're just going to like try to get the first hits on the Windmage. Man, it would really hurt to take 6 damage from... Like, is it worth him losing his Barbarian to deal... I think... I'm not so sure about this. We'll see. It's like, okay, my timing is 3 mana with the Minotaur, and his timing is 5 with the Centaur. One of these classic Minotaur versus Centaur. And maybe he can just push the Barbarian into here and hit both these guys in exchange for the Barbarian. That seems overly committal. Like, I guess doing 6 damage to each of these is probably not worth... The 1 damage on the Barbarian matters a lot, too. Yeah. Okay, so now the Windmages are, like, chipping at each other like this, where it's like, who will get the first, you know, first blow? Was not intended. Okay, but now... Oh man, this is kind of ugly. Okay, I'm gonna say that you can't... Oh, but is this now? Okay, now I'm giving him this. Now he can push and hit all of these guys. Now it doesn't kill anything. All right. So now I have all my spells on the following turn. The problem is he can come in here and do so much damage. And then it's like, what are the spells even doing for me? Because I'm going to have to take the time to kill the barbarian regardless. And maybe in that time he can walk up these pieces and that's enough. Or he can trade off until, like, if he can hang around until he has the Centaur Stomp, until he has this spell, stun all adjacent heroes. If he can play for this, and he still has enough to follow up with it, then I'll just lose the game. I'll just lose the game on turn 5. And I don't think I need to trade, I need to either kill the Centaur before then, or I need to make sure that the Centaur is the only thing left. Even the Centaur and the Warrior might be enough, you know, or the Centaur and the Giant, depending on how much I have left over. Yeah, I deciding whether to go for it. It's so committal. It's so committal. Oh, he's gonna save the Windmage this way. Yeah, he's gonna... Oh, wow, so he doesn't go for it. He goes for this sort of, like, limited attack. Oh, wow, what a play. Okay, I didn't see that. I did not see that at all. I didn't realize he could do that sort of swap maneuver. I mean, he goes for something that's less aggressive. But I think that I can... So that feels good. And there's no way for me to kill. Yeah. So I'm just gonna take the guaranteed damage like that. And I'll hang on to the spell. Oh, I probably should have used it on the... Well... It's funny that the Giant is here. The thing is, the Giant is a lot less scary because I have the Windmage. Like, the Windmage can keep... Like, a level 4 or 5 Windmage, because it's only 1 mana, can just keep pushing the Giant back. Like, this is a hard counter to a Giant in an endgame. If you don't need... Now, it may be, you know, spending... You know, if you Windmage every turn is just pushing the Giant back, that's actually bad, because the Windmage is level 4 and the Giant's level 1. So that's not actually a good deal if they're both sort of stalling out there and you're down to 4 and they're down to 1. But in an endgame, if you have sort of an overwhelming advantage, then maybe it doesn't matter so much. And he just doesn't have the damage left here. I don't see how he can stop me from killing his Barbarian with my Barbarian. Man, I love this card. This hero is such a blast to play. It's just so much fun. Well, okay, well that's something I'm supposed to see, right? I was like nonchalant about who I had where, but and now we just go for towers. It's really funny, he can like walk here, hit the tower, walk here, hit the tower, and then the Windmage blowing him around doesn't work. And that's a wrap. That deck's good. 2 wins. That feels nice. I wonder if you're supposed to go for the triple hit with the Barbarian. That's a good question. All right. Yeah. Good games with Cole. That was a blast. Those were really fun. Those are some exciting matchups. And that's just us. We just picked some random heroes from the. We put together some decks that seemed coherent, but I just said, hey, pick from the first few areas. There's a lot of heroes in the game, but pick from the first few so it's not too crazy. Let's play some live games. And that was a blast. I really enjoyed that. So thanks to all of you who stuck around. I hope this was interesting. It gives you a sense of just kind of like the crazy dynamics and the crazy situations you can get into in Spell Valley. Once again, I'll remind you, go download the game. It's in beta. It's on the iOS store. It's on the Amazon App Store. Any iOS or Android device, you can go download it. And like and subscribe and all that jazz. But I appreciate your time and attention, and hope you have a great rest of your day.